Hello guys! Welcome sa ating z-knowledgeTV. Sa AutoCAD video series na ito, I will introduce you the CAD software. Ang tutorial na ito ay para sa mga complete beginner in AutoCAD who has absolutely no knowledge to this software. So, dito sa AutoCAD video series, mag-i-start tayo sa basics. Pag-aaralan natin ng AutoCAD user interface, understanding the units, making basic drawings, we'll use object snaps to make precise drawings, working with layers and blocks, working with dimensions, and last, we'll print our drawing. So, lahat ng ito ay pag-aaralan natin dito sa ating tutorial. Pero, before tayo mag-start, don't forget to like this video and click the subscribe button para ma-notify kayo sa mga next videos. So, let's get started. Okay, in this video, ating pag-aaralan kung paano gamitin ang Measuregeom command and other inquiry commands to obtain geometric information on objects in your drawing. As you create objects, the defining points and object types are stored in the drawing database. So, pwede natin gamitin yung command sa inquiry toolbar to retrieve this information or to obtain distances, angles, areas, object types, and other important data for your objects. So, ang objectives natin sa topic na ito ay una, describe natin yung measuring and explain why the data is useful. Then, describe how to use measure tools including distance, radius, angle, area, and volume. And last, obtain information about objects such as type, location, dimensions, and properties. So, simulan natin ang ating discussion sa pag-define kung ano ba yung measuring. So, by definition of measuring is used to ascertain the extent, dimensions, and capacity of certain objects. Measuring enables you to obtain geometric information from such things as arcs, room areas, polylines, and 3D solids. So, we can calculate the distance, radius, angle, area, and volume of selected objects or a sequence of points by measuring. So, bali, mahalaga ang measuring when collecting data for building and manufacturing. So, in the following illustration, radius is used to obtain the brick arc radius and is mandatory for accurate construction. Okay, so another illustration shows the results of using the area tool to obtain the total square footage of a floor plan. So take note that the area tool also provides perimeter data. So dito sa AutoCAD ay mayroon tayong measuring tools just like sa manual drawing. The difference is dito sa AutoCAD ay automatic na tayo makakapagsukat ng accurate at precise na sukat. So unlike sa manual drawing, so kailangan natin ng different tools para malaman natin kung ano yung mga sukat ng ginagawa nating objects. Okay? And dapat meron din tayong background knowledge about sa pag-compute ng area, pag-compute ng volume ng mga different polygons. Okay, so dito sa AutoCAD, automatic na mako-compute kung ano ba yung area ng isang polygon or kung ano man yung volume nito. Okay. So, measure tools are used to pull specific data from objects. They provide a quick and effective way to collect useful information such as the total amount of concrete needed for a foundation or the precise volume of an excavation area. So this information is frequently necessary to communicate pertinent measurements to outside sources or to ensure that a design meets criteria. So yung process ito is nag-obtain such information is combined into a single command in which different measurement options are chosen. Okay, so the following illustration shows the volume option that is used to acquire data from a 3D object. So dito is mabilis na natin malaman kung ano ba yung volume ng isang object natin. So yan ang isang drawing natin. So example, so magka-create tayo ng ah, isang bola. So pwede natin ma-determine kung ano yung volume nung bolang yon. Okay? Okay. So, ngayon, paano ba natin malaman o saan ba natin makikita yung paggamit natin ng Measuregeom? Okay. So, dito sa ating AutoCAD, okay? So, punta lang tayo ng Home tab. Then, under the Home tab, hanapin natin yung Utilities panel. So, ito yung Utilities panel natin. Yan. Then, so dito sa measure drop down, so nandito yung iba't ibang Measuregeom. Okay, so meron tayong distance, meron tayong radius, meron tayong angle, meron tayong area, at meron tayong volume. Okay, so this is the simple description ng bawat terminologies natin o ng bawat measurements tool natin. So, for the distance, it measures the distance between two specified points or totals the distance between multiple points. So, for the radius, it measures the radius and diameter of a specified arc or circle. For the angle, it measures the angle of a specified arc, circle, line, or vertex. For the area, it measures the area and perimeter of an object or defined area. So there are also options to keep a running total as you define areas or to specified regions from the total calculated area. And for the volume, it measures the volume of an object or a defined area. There are also options to keep a running total as you define volume or to subtract specified regions from total calculated volume. So, isa-isahin nating i-elaborate itong different measuring terms. So, unahin natin ang measure distance. So, the distance option of the Measuregeom command prompts you to select 2 points on the drawing, and then return information about the distance between them. So, their angles in and from the XY plane, and their delta values or distance traveled along each axis in both 2D and 3D planes. So, the information is presented to you on the command line in the format as shown. So, this image illustrates the values returned with the distance command. So, example, so ito yung kukuha na natin ng measurement. So, using Measuregeom, so madali natin makuha yung accurate and precise measurement ng bawat sides ng drawing natin. So, maging itong area ng circle, so pwede natin makuha, maging radius niya. Okay, maging itong angle na to. So, pwede natin siya makuha. So, let's try kung paano ba natin masusukat yung distances. Okay? So, these distances is measuring the vertical the vertical, and the horizontal, maging yung slant na line. Okay? So, punta tayo dito sa utilities. Then, under the measure, so click natin yung drop down button. So, click natin itong distance. So, let's say, gusto natin malaman kung ano bang sukat nitong vertical na to. So, i-point lang natin siya sa first point natin. Then, punta natin siya ng second point. Okay? So, dyan, makikita natin kung ano yung measure no vertical line na yan. Okay? So, pwede rin naman makuha natin yung perimeter nung ginamit natin line dyan. So, ibig sabihin ng perimeter, so siya yung total or sum ng bawat sides ng object natin. Okay. So, ang next natin is kuhanin natin yung radius or diameter ng circle natin. Okay? So, same din. So, dun pa rin sa utilities. Then, measure. Then, click natin yung arrow drop down. Then, click natin yung radius. Then, select natin yung arc or yung mismong circle. Okay? Then, select natin yung radius. So, dito, may lumabas na radius is equal to 0.8 and diameter is equal to 1.6, which is correct. Kasi di ba ang formula ng diameter natin is 2r or twice ng radius. So, meaning 2 times 0.08 is 1.6 for the diameter. Okay? So, ito na yun. So, next. So, next is acquiring the measurement ng angle. So, doon pa rin tayo. Pero, ang pipiliin natin is yung angle. Okay. So, dito sa figure natin, ang angle lang dyan is this one. So, itong naka-slant. Though, itong part na to is the right angle, which is alam na natin na 90 degree siya. Tama? So, ito, hindi natin alam kung anong angle na to with respect to horizontal or x-axis. So, ang gawin natin, click natin yung first line natin. Then yung second line natin. So, since na ang gusto natin malaman is angle nito with respect to horizontal, so, create mo pala tayo ng line. So, skip mo natin yon. So, create tayo ng line dito. Serve as x-axis. So, again, click natin yung arrow. Then, click natin yung angle. So, this is our first line. Click natin yan. Then, this will be our second line. So, magka-create siya ng 30 degree angle. Okay? So, click natin yan. Then dito is lalabas yung 30-degree angle natin. So, pwede rin naman natin malaman kung ano ba yung angle ng objects na to. So, from this part, papunta rito sa vertical line natin. So, ano kaya yung angle na yun? So, alam natin na that will be around 200 plus. Tama? So, it will be an obtuse angle. So, let's acquire the measurement or the measured angle. So, angle, then click our first line, then our second line. So, lalabas na ang kinuha niya dito is yung sa loob, which is 120 degrees. So, kung kailangan natin makuhanin yung angle na to, so i-minus lang natin kasi alam natin na ang isang circle ay may 360 degrees. So, therefore, 360 minus 120, which is yung nasa loob, ay meron tayong 240 degrees. So, meron tayong 240 degrees dito. Okay. Next naman natin kuhanin is yung area bounded nitong object natin. Okay, so para malaman natin yung area, so click lang natin itong drop down arrow, then click natin yung area, then dito sa ating command prompt, so click natin yung add area. Okay, then select natin yung our first point. Then tayo second point, third point. Then mapapansin nyo, yung kulay green na yan is siya yung area bounded ng sineselect nating points. So, ayun na yung sinusukatan niya. Okay? So, tayo sa next point. Next point natin. Okay? Then, kapag wala tayong gustong kuhaning area ng ating object, so, press na natin yung enter. So, dito, nakita natin na yung area is 22.5899 with a perimeter na 19.9155. Okay? So, ganun yung pag-compute natin ng area ng isang object. So, kung gusto nyo magbawas ng area o ng sukat, ng area, so click nyo naman is subtract area. Then, i-specify nyo yung points na magbabounded dun sa gusto nyo bawas. Okay. So, for the last, so, paano naman natin kuhanin yung volume? So, let's recall sa ating trigonometry, ng formula ng volume is area ng object natin multiplied by height. Tama? So, therefore, kung kanina, kinumpit natin o nalaman natin yung area ng object natin, so, since nasa 2D lang tayo, so, wala tayong z-axis. Which is yung z-axis na yun, so, siya yung magsisilbing height or lapad ng ating object. So, pero, kung gusto niyo pa rin makompute yung volume, so, mag-a-assume tayo na meron siyang height na at least, kuwari is 2. Okay, so example lang yung 2. So, pwede kayong maglagay ng 3, 4, 5, etc. Okay? So, paano yun? So, doon pa rin tayo. So, set natin yung volume. And then, add volume tayo. Then, specify natin yung first point natin. Para lang itong pagkuha ng area. Okay? So, select ng first point. Select the second point. And then, sabi ko kanina, parang kumukuha lang kayo ng area. So, ganun din. Kinukumpute niya yung sakop ng area bounded ng green. Yan, yung green na yan. So, kinukuha niya muna yung area ng object natin. Okay? So, press enter natin. And then, may hihingin siyang height. So, yung height na yan ay yung sisilbing height ng isang object. Okay? So, let's say, so since na yung object natin is parang car, so ang kulang lang sa kanya is yung lapad. So, yung lapad niyo, siya yung magsisilbing height. Okay? So, let's say, ang height nito is 2. So, press enter natin. So, ayan. So, may lalabas ng volume na 45.1492. Okay? So, again, press enter natin. Then, click natin yung volume. So, meron tayong total volume na 45.1492. So, kung gusto nyo i-double check, so, kuunin nyo muna yung area na itong object natin. Then, i-manual compute nyo, i-manual multiply nyo sa 2. So, ang lalabas dapat yan is 45.1492. Okay? Tandaan lang natin na ang paggamit ng Measuregeom ay pagkuha lamang ng accurate measurement ng isang object. So, ang paggamit pa rin ng dimension, ang isang paraan para ma-retain ang measurement ng isang object na kinukuha natin. So, though the disadvantage ay hindi ganun ka-accurate ang masusukat mo compared sa Measuregeom. So, let's try ang pagkuha ng different dimensions ng object natin. So, para makuha natin yung dimension nitong horizontal at vertical, so, kailangan natin gamitin yung dimension. So, dito sa home tab natin, so, nandito yung annotation na panel. So, dito, sa may linear, so, makikita nyo yung drop down arrow. So, click nyo lang yun. So, nandito yung different measurement tools pagkuha natin ng dimensions. So, kapag linear, ang sinusukatan niya lang is vertical at horizontal lang. Okay? Kung gusto mong sumukat ng naka-diagonal o naka-hilis, so, aligned ang gagamitin mo. Okay? So, one natin yung linear. So, para dito sa vertical. So, click mo lang yon, press pa yung first point, then punta ka sa second point mo. Then, drag ka lang. So, lalabas na yung dimension mo ng vertical line mo. Okay? So, para naman sa horizontal, so same pa rin. Linear. Press pa natin yung first point. Then, second point. Then, drag. So, para naman dito sa diagonal line natin, so, ang gagamitin natin is yung align. So, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung linear. Okay? Kasi kapag ginamit natin linear, ang kukuhanin niya is from this point, papuntang this point. Okay? So, yung y-axis nito ang kukuhanin niya. So, hindi niya kukuhanin yung mismong hypotenuse. Okay? So, align. So, specify natin yung first point, then second point. Then, drag natin. Okay? So, anong sukat kapag linear ang ginamit natin? So, subukan natin. So, specify natin itong point na to. At specify natin yung point na to. So, ang kinuha niya is itong y-axis. So, sukat itong height natin. Okay? So, kaya mali na yun. Kaya kung gusto mo sukatin yung diagonal, so, aligned ang gagamitin mo. Okay? So, next. So, gusto natin sukatin yung radius na itong circle. Kaya diameter. So, pwede yan. So, unahin natin sa radius. So, click natin yung object natin na arc or circle. So, dyan, lalabas yung dimension na 0.08. So, pag R, sabihin radius. So, paano naman kapag diameter? So, click natin diameter. So, ilagay natin sa isang circle natin. So, yan. So, kapag ganitong O na may slant, so, ibig sabihin yan, diameter. Okay? So, meron daw tayong diameter na 1.6, which is correct kasi ang diameter na formula ay twice ng radius. So, 0.8 times 2 is 1.6. This is correct sa nakuha measurement ng diameter. So, ano pa ba? So, kung natin yung angle, ito, pagkaka-lihis niya. So, ang gagamit natin dyan is yung angular. So, dito, select natin yung first point natin, o pwedeng first line, or circle, or arc. So, click natin yun. And then, select natin yung second line. Let's say this one. So, ito na yung magsasabi kung saan mo angle yung gusto kunin. So, kapag itong paloob, so, 120 degree yan. Kung gusto mo naman na ito yun, yung naka-extend. So, from this line, papuntang, pag in-extend mo daw itong vertical, kapag in-extend mo daw itong diagonal line mo, so, ang angle between that is 60 degree. So, kung gusto mo naman kuhanin yung angle, kapag in-extend mo naman itong vertical line mo, okay? So, ang sinusukat niya ay 120 degree. Okay? So, therefore, it's up to you kung saang angle ka mo gustong kunin. Okay? So, let's say this one. So, kunin. Okay? So, that's all. So, dito na nagtatapos ang discussion natin kung paano ba natin gamitin ang Measuregeom command, kung paano kunin ng different dimensions ng object natin. Okay? So, yun lang. So, thank you and God bless. At para sa iba pang videos na gusto nyo pang maunawaan o malaman about sa AutoCAD, so huwag nyo kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-click ang bell para maging updated kayo sa ating mga next videos. So, maraming salamat!